What's that on that beat?
I ain't even know it, Take the car here to the stage, then you seen thought, for days. Booty going up, down. I ain't got no problem spending
What's happening, guys? My name is Kyeezi. People call me Kyeezi. I'm the creator and the host for the UCT radio show Bread and Butter, a show about making you a better year every single day, every single hour. Today we're here at UCT Radio for a very, 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 very exclusive interview with Texas Battle. He's an American-based actor. He's acting in Final Destination 3, Coach Carter, Bold and the Beautiful, History in the Making. I think we're the first guys to do it, man.
Yeah, first varsity, if I'm not mistaken, in Cape Town. So that's pretty awesome.
So shooting this video, the show, I started it and then I got joined by the lovely lady who's next to me.
Nwisewise or Nwabisa. I prefer Nwabisa. The Twitter handle thing doesn't work for me. But yeah, man, like I was behind the scenes at some point and now I'm in front. To me, this is a very big deal. To some people, they might not get it, but to us, for Bread and Butter, for our listeners, this is a big deal. And you know, these opportunities don't come that often, so we literally grabbed it by the horns, and he'd be proud. And yeah, man, and we just want to do him proud, we want to do ourselves proud, and we just want to give a killer show. If anything, our best.
A special thank you to Deneen Naidu, because
very much.
without Deneen, getting guys like Texas would not be possible. A special thank you to UCT Radio for actually having us and allowing us to do a show like this. Special shout out to SkinnyJeans.tv for pushing us on Twitter as well. Shout outs to everyone that's in the team that's been helping. There are a lot of people in the behind the scenes that you don't get to hear on air or you don't see on camera. All you hear is myself and Nwabisa on air, but it takes a whole lot. Shout out to Daki for the visual for this, because he did
The
it
poster, yeah.
I can do this all day like it ain't nothing.
Yeah, and you know it. Look at how she throwing.
She give me antenna. Don't play games. It is what it is right here at UCT Radio 104.5. Locked in. If you are tuned in to UCT Radio right now, this is what we call history in the making. Nwabza, are you there?
No, I'm alive and kicking. I'm back. I'm back.
This is history in the making. Hello, sir.
What's good? I'm in the house, man. It took me a little minute to get here, but I really do appreciate you guys holding out for your boy. So now I'm in the house. What's good?
Yo! Texas Battle!
Yes, Marcus Forrester. Yeah.
Yo, before we get into it, I gotta tell you, right? You owe me something.
What owe you?
All the times my grandmother stopped giving me attention to tell me to go make tea is because of you and Bold and the Beautiful. You know what I mean? The whole time, I'm like, my grandma, come on. Like, hey, my child, go. I'm watching. So all that time, we were out there. How you doing, man?
You know what? I'm doing real good. I was running here, so I was actually on my sprint mode. You know, we was in the car. Almost got in a few accidents because Mr. Neen was driving. But she got me here safe and sound because I wanted to make sure that we do a good show. So
I think we can go ahead and kick off the interview. Here at Bread and Butter, the show is purely about what you do to make yourself a better person every single day, every single hour.
Okay.
Because we believe every day you can become better. And
yes.
I want to go right to the start.
Okay, bring it.
Who is Texas Battle?
Who is Texas Battle? You know what, man? I consider myself just like one of you guys, man. I'm just a real individual, a real person. What I do for a living is one thing, but you know, outside of all the glamour and the glitz and the lights, camera, action, man, like this is who you get. Like this is not performing. And your girl would tell you, like I like to be treated like a regular person. Yeah, I get that stuff comes with it, you know, the fame and all that stuff. So I take the time out to, you know, take pictures and you know, autographs and things like that. But come holler at me. Don't be. What I don't like is when people they know I'm here and they stare at me. They don't be saying nothing. You know, they be looking at a brother at the corner of their eye, and I know they there, and I look, and they go like this. They all shy and stuff. I'm like, hello, and they go, ah! I'm like, what? You know, I'm not Freddie or anything like that. But yeah, man, I started back in 2004, 2005. Graduated from the University of Texas.
Played ball. You played ball.
I played ball. I played football. I was free safety. Oh well.
Free safety.
American football. Let's
That's about
yeah. I understand you guys love your rugby.
No, I know a free safety. You know.
So you know what that is?
Yeah. No. I know. I spent some time in the MSU. Don't worry.
Oh.
I'm a Spartan. I'm sorry.
You a Spartan?
Yeah.
You're in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
This guy is Americanized. That's what I'm talking about. So
I know.
yeah.
So when you do this, I'm like, nah, man. Fall back. I'm not there.
You see what he did that though? If y'all can't see him, he threw up the Longhorns, and for me, that's just a lovely, lovely hand gesture that I love to see. But yeah, man, I did this whole acting thing. It was kind of like a fluke. I went out for this basketball commercial, and at first I thought it was going to be with Carmelo Anthony, huge basketball star in the States.
Yep.
And so we go there, and it's like 400 or 500 people at this gym, this local high school. So we're playing basketball, and then they're starting to cut people. So from 500 to 3 to 2 to 1, ended up 30 people left.
Wow.
So I'm like, wow, this is a huge commercial, man. Like, what's really going on? After they cut the 30, they handed people sides, like one page. So I'm like, I never acted in my life. So I get the sides. I'm like, okay, what is this for? Like for a commercial? They tell me to go meet this casting director. I go meet the casting director. I'm reading the lines, but I don't know how to act. So I'm actually reading the lines to her.
Say what?
And she's like, Texas, you see the personality you brought when you met me? Bring that, but just add these words, like you're talking to a coach. So I'm like, okay, cool. So then I did what she told me to do. I guess it was good enough. Next thing you know, I'm at Paramount on the lot at a table read. And I'm meeting people. Now, ladies, at the time, it was Channing Tatum. He was there. He was my boy.
Channing Tatum.
No, I just had a moment. I'm back.
I thought this was my interview. How did Channing? Really? That's cool. So he was there. Antoine Tanner, who plays Worm, he was there. So you had all these great actors that I grew up seeing on TV. And then to my right, I see everybody stand up. I'm the only one sitting down. I don't know what's going on. So I stand up eventually, and then who's coming to the door? Sam Jackson. That's when stuff got real. Because now I'm like, dude, this is Samuel Jackson.
Yep.
And that was my first movie, Coach Carter, man. And then since then, I just took it seriously. I took that, and I went, and I studied, and I did everything I possibly could to get here now.
I think for us, why this is such a big deal for a lot of us is that whether some of us like it or not, some way, somehow, we grew up watching Bold and the Beautiful. Yeah. I know my mom, standard procedure, 6 o'clock on the dot, we were there watching Bold. You know, even before your time, like I literally, like before you came on, being watching Bold.
Yeah.
So now to have someone who's from there, it's just like, oh my word. There's so many questions come to mind. It's like, is Brooke really like that? Does she really walk around in her lingerie?
You know
what
what?
about Ridge?
You know
what
what?
about Stephanie?
I actually want to ask that one question,
Please,
right?
go ahead.
As a viewer and as a brother.
I like how you did that. As a brother.
As a brother. Yeah. Man, you know you get those candle scenes and then they play that Kurt Geiger.
Oh, dude.
And then it's a misty room and you're like, oh, yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Man, come on, man.
Look,
How does it go down?
I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of the actors on that show till this day, they do air kisses. So they kiss, but it's like air. When I first got on the show and I had my first scene with Jacqueline McInnes Wood, who plays Steffi Forrester. Look, man, we went in.
She's hot.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, air kiss. I ain't air kissing this white, beautiful woman. Hey, I don't discriminate, man. I'll give a damn what you look like. If you look good, I'm and that's what it was, man. We went in. And then everybody was like, yo, whoa. I'm like, hell yeah. But she's down too.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure afterwards you were like,
Get the candles going. Yeah, we can take it to a PG-13 type of soap if you want to.
I want to know from you, how do you pick your scripts and what do you know? Because I can imagine you do get a script a lot of the time.
Oh, yeah.
But now, when do you know when it's the right script?
That's a good question. Before, in your early career, you don't have a choice. Script's going to come. You read the script, boy, and go out for the audition because you're not established yet. I would say since 2009, now I have choices. So I get scripts that come to me and they go, Texas, there's some interest in you. A producer or director wants you to read the script, see what you think. And some of the scripts that I get are bad. So you do have to be very choosy on what you do. just because it's an offer on the table and the money might be right, that don't mean you take it, because it does take one movie that can actually alter that is your career down. And that has happened with Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba was on top of the world. And I always bring this up to him about him because I had a long conversation with him, because I admired Cuba for all the stuff he was doing. But this man told me, Tex, trust me, brother, 1 minute you can be on top of the world, the next it can be crashing down on you, because Hollywood doesn't forgive too easily, especially for the African American color in general. They don't forgive too easily. The white, absolutely. But in Hollywood, it's more harder for us. So you have to be very choosy with the scripts that you pick. So now I read a script. I go, okay, what can I bring to it? Is it something that I can do? Yes. If it's a horror film, well, been there, done that. I've done 3 of them. Okay, so that's easy. What's the character? He's a jock. Been there, done that. Okay, what else can I do? See, so I pass up those and I go for something that maybe I haven't played, like a cop. I was a cop in Death Valley that we did when I played a character named John John. John John was badass. John John would come in, he hit you with a bat. He didn't need no gun. He had his bat. And he was from Texas too. So you do got to be very choosy with the scripts you choose, and that helps your career grow. Just don't take it just to settle, because longevity is important, especially in this career.
So this was a question that I got from Kyeezi Kush. She actually was here a couple of weeks back for her event. So she's asking, are you single and free to mingle?
Kyeezi Kush says, am I single and ready to mingle? Look, man, I'm in Cape Town, South Africa.
Hold on. Before you answer that, I'm going to tell you something.
Yes.
The ratio in Cape Town is 5 to 1. 5 women for 1 brother.
Well, I guess the ratio.
Answer wisely, man.
Look, man, I have a saying, man, that I've been trying to get out to a couple of my peeps out here that I'm getting close to. Keep it 100. My thing is, even when you're single and you're ready to mingle, what's the name again?
KG.
KG. Your boy Texas Battle. I don't answer to anybody, okay? I don't have no one back home in the States. I don't have nobody here. I'm out here doing a job. I'm single, ready to mingle, trying to see what it do. Holla at your boy. What's good?
Yo!
Say that to because she will be very happy.
Holla at your boy. What's good? I answer to nobody. I don't have nobody back home. This is who I am. Man, I'm a grown man. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Come on now.
Right now, we got a really special moment. Come here. Come here.
Yes.
Nah, she's not my lady.
Okay.
But we've been doing this show from the beginning of the year. Been here every single Monday. We got up to a Friday. And she's been here every single week. Every single week. She's always tuning in. So I wanted for her to meet you and to ask any question that she wanted to ask.
Yeah, you have the
Tabby
floor.
Lee, you have the floor. Do you feel special? Do you feel special?
First off, congratulations, and that's big ups, because for you to sponsor or to help the cause and help you and all, that's good, man. I wish we had more stuff like that in the States, but we don't. As many people as I know, African American in the States, it still takes an arm and a leg just for you to get in the room with them and audition, because everyone's all about themselves. But that's changing a little bit. It is changing. Please, I'm honored. Now, hey, ask away.
I'm too nervous to ask.
Oh, don't be nervous. Should we hug it out?
I can think of something.
You want to hug it out?
That.
You want to hug?
Yes, please.
Alright, pictures. You boy, happening right here at UCT Radio. Bread and butter, Texas, man. Knobs. You know we ran over time like there's no tomorrow. Shout out to the Box Fresh guys. Our show ended an hour ago.
Yes.
But the guys said, yo, Kyeezi, do what you got to do. Push it through.
Box Fresh guys, what's up, man? That's love, and I appreciate it. We're going to do your show next then. What's the Box Fresh guys? What they do? What's good?
Music. Local music.
If you want to learn how to move your hips, tune into that show. These guys are truly talented. And they're so young. They're so talented. You know, before I did my show, I sat and watched them. And they're all younger than me. And I was like, whoa. I want to do it like them.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot from them. You know, and Smoo and Somi. I know they're right outside in studio, so I know that they tuned in right now. They just dope.
Mad ups to you guys, man. I appreciate that.
They kill it. They kill it. So, I mean, the film industry, you know, I think what we get to see is red carpet. We don't really get to see behind the scenes. You were shooting today. I mean, how is it being on set and having to tap into a character? Do you do specific exercises in the morning? Because like I said, in the show, it's about every day. So how do you better yourself every day?
On the set is boring. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you haven't been to a set before, it could be exciting because everything is being set up. It's lights, camera, action. You see actors, you see directors. After you're there for maybe 45 to an hour, it's boring. And let me, for people out there that are listening now, I'm not saying that it's a boring job, by far not. I'm just saying that it takes time to shoot a scene 3 or 4 times, and you got to move the cameras. It's a lot of downtime. As far as answering your question, preparing for a character, some people they dial in differently. Me personally, I'm a switch on and off. It doesn't matter. As long as I know what the script and the scene is asking of me, I can dial in. I'm not one of those guys who are method, where you got to be like, leave me alone, don't touch me. Oh, are you talking to me right now? I'm focusing. I'm not that. Honestly, I don't see. I worked with a few method actors before, and it makes me laugh because I look at them and they're in their own zone. What the hell are you doing? And they're talking to themselves. Me, no, man, look, it is what it is. You study the night before or a couple of days, whatever you want to do, and okay, that's what it is. Okay, cool, here you go. Let's rock. Action. And you just transform, man, and you do it. What makes it rewarding is when you see it on TV or you see it on the screen. That's when I go, cool. Because it's fun when you make choices. It's fun to hear the audience reaction. Like when you guys talk about Brooke and, my dad and all those. I like stuff like that because I know that Brooke is doing her job. Kelly, she's doing her job. Yeah, she might be a man stiller and doing her thing, popping and twang. You know what I mean? But at the same time, she's doing her job.
You know what it is right here at UCT Radio 104.5. Like I said before, you can catch us back on Monday from 6 o'clock until 8. Let me do the final sign-off. As per usual, you know what it is. It's Kanye, the son of Ciengo, Cape Town's favorite tall guy. I go by the name Kyeezi, the tall wonder. I'm going to see y'all on Monday. We finna turn it up, though. You know what it is. Holla at your boy.